thinking that ZANU PF succession issue is just a talk. I'm sure now they are seeing the light. And we know it's in the public domain to first read what has been exposed by this account. Babajukwa is seemingly back. You know, he was popular in the days of Robert Gabriel Mugabe, sometimes for releasing the files that were real. Let me greet you so soon so that I get into the content. You on your lovely channel, the Hloniphani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So, according to Babajuk, let me just read. There is a plot to actually remove retired General Chiwenga. Read according to, because it's detailed on this Facebook page called Babachuko. It says Chiwenga's being kicked out and it must happen. Now it says at the heart of the Zimbabwe's ruling party, a covert strategy was set in motion, one designed not merely to shift party dynamics, but to initiate I think it meant to say systematic realignment of state power. Behind closed doors, ZANU PF provincial chairpersons, each already indebted to businessmen, Gudawashe Takurei, through lavish inducements, gathered with a singular purpose to engineer the political downfall of Vice President General Constantino Chiwenga. What emerged from this meeting was not routine party politics. It was a careful, choreographed plan to table a vote of no confidence against Chiwenga at the upcoming Mutare Party conference. The intent was plain: to strip him of his authority within both ZANU PF and government. More critically, this maneuver was not an end in itself, but a means to an end. The removal of Chiwenga serves as the essential trigger for a broader military transition, shifting the balance of power in Zimbabwe once again. This is how loyalty, inducement, and calculated risk were deployed to choreograph this internal purge, and why the choice of actors from youth chairman Tawanda Mukodza to war veteran Jabulani Sibanda reveals the depth of fear and ambition surrounding the attempted sidelining of Chiwenga. Now, convening of the meeting, a meeting was convened, attended by ZANU PF provincial chairpersons. Each chairperson had, on a later date, received inducements from Takurei consisting of one Toyota Land Cruiser vehicle, United States dollars 100,000. The meeting itself was also attended by Mr. Takurei, underscoring his direct involvement. 2. Central agenda. The primary agenda was to devise strategies to disempower and remove General Chiwenga from his role within ZANU PF and his functions in government. Consensus was reached to table a motion of no confidence against Chiwenga at the forthcoming ZANU PF conference. Justifications to be advanced included alleged deterioration of relations between General Chiwenga and Mr. Takurei, accusations of Chiwenga had committed acts amounting to betrayal, assignment of responsibility, two deliberations to the question of who would formally propose the motion. The following arrangements were made. Mr. Tawanda Mukodza, Manicaland Province, sole youth chairman present, previously implicated in the failed coup attempt against the late Robert Gabriel Mugabe, widely known as the Cholocho Declaration, perceived by the group as loyal to President Emerson Mnangagwa. Designated as the principal mover of the motion, Mr. Jabulani Sibanda agreed to second the motion, positioned himself as an authoritative voice representing Matabeleland. These people are actually insulting us and the war veterans. Concerns and assurances. Mr. Mkonza voiced grave concerns for his personal safety. His colleagues offered reassurance, instructing that once he had tabled the motion, his role would be complete. He should then withdraw and absent himself from proceedings. This arrangement demonstrated a clear strategy by senior chairpersons to shield themselves from direct exposure, leaving the youngest member to carry the greatest risk. Issuing accountability. The plan raises, okay, so it is just analyzing. So let me just do this. Are these chairpersons going to remove Chiwenga during the ZANU PF conference? Anyway, anything is possible, but what I must tell you, remember, Blessed Kieza has also said they would be mobilizing more veterans who would actually be holding those who have been insulting retired General Chiwenga to account at the ZANU PF conference. It remains to be seen whether that would be done. Now, the Mnangagwa faction has also equally hatched a plan to actually target removing retired General Chiwenga from being the vice president of Zimbabwe. But they are doing so through provincial chairpersons so that they shield Mnangagwa from doing it. They will say this is coming from the people. That is why even the provincial chairpersons will actually raise this issue as an issue, a matter that is coming from ZANU PF members. Will he remove, the faction remove Chiwenga? I mean, it's possible if Mnangagwa and Takurei have instructed chairpersons. They don't want to be involved in this. They know the risk associated with this. Once this motion is moved, they will gauge temperature. If the temperature escalates and if the risk escalates, they will actually throw these individuals they would have used under the bus. Yes, that is what Mnangagwa and Takurei, they are capable of doing. They will disassociate themselves from these individuals. And these individuals might have been told, don't mention the name of the president, don't equally mention the name of Gudawashe Takurei. So also we are witnessing in this instance, Gudawashe Takurei this time around standing up and directly confronting retired General Chiwenga, but putting his shield as the ZANU PF provincial chairperson. So this is an escalation into the conflict between Chiwenga and Takurei. This means Takurei is actually unveiling himself for a fight with retired General Chiwenga. And we know that Takurei fight is as good as Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa's fight. Will they be successful? If this happens, sees the light of the day, then that would be the beginning of the most catastrophic period in the history of Zimbabwe. We would never have witnessed. I can attest to that. This prediction will actually live to see the light of the day if ZANU PF chooses to move this direction. They know it very, very well. That is why they are calculative in terms of doing it. They are putting other people's children in danger because they know that this would be, if ever they have been provocation, this will be the highest level of provocation. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, guess what? You become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Also to remember to support my album entitled Uthando Lwakhe by yours truly, Hloniphani Ncube. It has its own channel, Hloniphani Ncube. Please kindly subscribe also on that channel upon listening to an 8-track album. Oga Ncube Umhlabane is signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast as I give you